Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be cleaning and kind of resetting up Dipper's cage, and I thought it would be a fun video to film and show you all how I do that. So let's get into it. So first of all, I'm starting by just taking everything out of the cage. I don't always do this, but since Dipper was due for a deep clean, since I hadn't done one for about 2 weeks, I thought it would just be a good time to take everything out and remove all the dirty bits and pieces. So here I am just taking everything out, the cork logs, huts, substrates, bridges, and also the grapevine wood over there. So then here I have the carrier. Whenever I clean cages, I personally don't like to have the hamsters in it because it's just kind of inconvenient, getting all the bedding on them and stuff. So to make my life easier and their life easier, not stress them out, I just put them in a carrier. And it's also way safer for them that way. So then finally, Mr. Dipper did wake up, and he is adorable. He was a bit grumpy because, who wouldn't be? But he was pretty calm, and overall he was being really good. I am still kind of like taming him, but we are doing a lot better than what he was when I first got him, considering he is also a Roborowski hamster. So then I just close up the carrier and off he goes. So then I just take out that mold chamber hideout, and I'm just taking all the poops and kind of wet pieces of bedding where his hut was, because that's where he pees and poops the most. And then I'm just flattening out the bedding there so it's easier for him to burrow. And also just sifting out his sand bath so it's nice and clean, and I added a bit more sand in there as well. So I placed that there in the corner of the cage, and I added in his little L-shaped cardboard hideout with some paper bedding inside. Then we have this cocoa fibre, this little hut that I got, and the beach chips, but I did end up moving them. And then I'm just putting his multi-chamber hideout back in the same place as it was before, his cardboard pieces, and I put the lid on there, and then the other accessories that were there before. And I also just had that grapevine wood over there. And then I was trying to figure out a place to put this kind of like cutting board thing, because I have it as like an extra level to put some more accessories on there. So I did manage to work that out. I just put it on top of these little huts and it was pretty secure. So I just put some little board and breakers on top. Then I added in his little peekaboo hideout where I put his wheel, his cork log, and this really cute hut that I got from the charity shop, and it's a perfect size for robos. And then I added in the rest of his little accessories there, the little tunnel thing, this dish with some like shredded cardboard and toilet paper, some more huts because robos are really like tiny and skittish, so the more huts the better. And then I just added that bridge in back behind the sand bath. So again, just added a few bits and pieces, but I have his little hay container thing that I just put in there because he loves digging in it. And then I was trying to find like where to put the cardboard pieces, but I kind of like smushed it under the grapevine wood, but I think it like fit really nice and cozy in there. Also, I just want to show you guys here how much of the millet Dipper destroyed within like a day. He absolutely loves it. So I put back one of his favourite huts, which is literally just a cardboard tissue box, but he loves it. Then I added back his Whimsy Chew, which he didn't really finish, so I just used the same one. And then I'm adding some more kind of apple sticks and things to make the cage kind of look more natural. So now here's his wheel that I went ahead and cleaned because it was absolutely disgusting and dirty, but yeah, I got that cleaned up. So here I'm just adding some extra accessories like his peanut and some chew toys, and I think also some moss. So now I'm just adding in the food. I scatter feed my food because it is way more enriching, and Dipper loves trying to find his food and obviously taking it to his nest. And something else he also takes to his nest for bedding is toilet paper, so I'm just adding that in here. And I also have his little water dish over there along with some salad, and today he just had some, I think that was romaine lettuce and a piece of cucumber. And of course my favourite part, because they smell amazing, adding in the herb. So now here is the final cage overview all done. And of course the most important bit, adding Dipper back into the cage so he can go and explore. So here I am just digging him up from the carrier because he did fall asleep in there, but that's alright because we had to put him in eventually. So yeah, here he is exploring, and now you can get to enjoy some of Dipper exploring. So I thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!